You just saw us live. We're back with another video for YouTube, though. In this video, we're actually going to be doing our top 5 anime of 2019.
Yes, and that's not just anime that came out in 2019. That's like whatever current episode came out in 2019,
Exactly.
or rather season.
Exactly. So prepare yourself for this video. Make sure you comment in the comments to talk to us about this list because I know there's going to be a lot of debate. I also want to hear some opinions.
Yes, blow us up. I know that we're probably wrong about something.
Destroy us.
Yes.
No, I want you to have different opinions, and that's healthy for you, okay?
This is America.
This is America.
Don't forget.
And, it's healthy, no matter what age you
Healthy.
are, to be able to express yourself. Before the video starts, I just want to give a quick shout-out to Lotte.
Rote?
I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Is it?
Lotte
Papos. We're not sponsored by them, but we want to be.
Are they Papos or Topos?
Oh, are they Topos?
I thought that was a T.
Oh, it might be Topos.
Yeah, please sponsor us.
It's absolutely Topos. So
it is Topos?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's absolutely, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, so
whatever.
let us know if you want to send us some. We'll definitely eat them on the podcast.
Yes.
And we'll definitely eat them on the podcast. So okay, with that being said, we're going to get into it.
Got my list.
Okay, we're doing some streamception here, so we're going to take this away. Boom. Okay, look how much better that is. Okay.
Yes.
So we're going to sit here on our phones like millennials, and we're going to give it to you. I want Kyle to go first because I always want Kyle to go first.
Okay.
And I want to hear what he said because this whole day, or the whole time you've been over here today, we almost kind of opened it up a couple times. We almost blew it up. And I didn't want you to because I wanted to hear it on the podcast, and I'm really excited to hear this, and I've been saving it. So without further ado, give me your top 5. If you want, you can go from 5.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
And
5 to 1?
Yeah, and by the way, we weren't joking. Put your top 5 in the comments and see how close he relates. And don't use this as bias. I want some authentic top 5s. I don't want you to use us. Don't feel like you need to use what we used. I want you to roast us, destroy us. It doesn't matter if they're indie, small. I want to hear it because honestly, when we hear that kind of stuff, it kind of makes us want to watch it.
Yeah. No, if you feel some type of way about an anime and I haven't seen it, it makes me want to watch it. So.
Absolutely. So definitely drop those in the comments. Without further ado, Kyle, let's hear it. I think you should start from 5.
Okay. In the 5th spot?
I think you should.
You know what I got?
What do you got? From 2019, what do you got?
Oh, One Piece Season 20 Wano Kuni arc.
Dude, there are so many people that are relating with you, I'm sure.
I really hope there are people out there that have watched all 900 episodes of that shit with me.
Yeah. There's been a lot of good anime, too, so that says a lot. There's been a lot of good anime. I got the One Piece hat on right now. Yeah, exactly. So it's exactly appropriate. And in all honesty, dude, I feel like even number 5 last year is high because of the quality of anime last year.
Oh my god,
and
it was so difficult. It was so difficult.
Yeah.
But the reason why I put it at the 5 spot was because one, Toei, the studio, stepped up the animation so much. Like, it's so beautiful.
Okay.
We finally get an arc that is centered around, well, I wouldn't say centered around, but where Zoro gets to shine.
Okay.
Who's my favorite character in the anime.
I do know who that is, but only because I am a weeb a little bit.
Yeah. And there's just a million other reasons.
Yeah.
I love One Piece. I'm always gonna love One Piece.
That's cool, man. I respect that, and I wish I could resonate with you, but I can't.
I think I know like 2 other people.
It would take me 2 years to resonate with you. You understand? So
honestly, there's like 2 other people that I know that have seen One Piece, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Okay. You ready? Ready for 4?
Let's hear 4.
All right. 4th spot is Attack on Titan Season 3.
Attack on Titan Season 3.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's hear some reasoning. There are some people that are definitely gonna say that should be higher up. I want you to know that off the bat.
Yeah. No.
Which is gonna happen a lot because everyone has their preferences.
Again, this was such a hard list to make. I seriously, I spent like 9 hours today, like going back and forth to my list, trying to fill this out properly and rearranging everything. But
and I want to say something too. This has been the year of aggressive fan bases. You know what I mean? This has been the year of really, really passionate fan bases. There has been a lot of shows, yes, but when someone likes a show, they will fight for it this year.
Oh my god!
That's why I say that. I guarantee.
I.e. Demon Slayer. Oh
I.e. Attack on Titan, dude.
Attack on Titan.
I have a friend that attacks me, and I'm a Titan. Okay, Attack on Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a friend. I literally have a friend that attacks me for not saying that show is the best anime of all time.
Yeah.
Think about that,
dude.
Think about that statement. Okay.
It's such a great show, especially season 3.
Yeah.
Seasons 1 and 2 were good. I enjoyed them, but season 3 just blows them out of the water.
Yeah.
Because we finally get what we wanted of the storyline. We started getting answers, and then once we got the answers, we got absolutely tossed around back on our heads. Yeah. And then we're like, okay, this is nothing that I thought it was.
Right when you got the answers, you realized you were swaying. You didn't have the answers.
Yeah, you know dude. I mean? Yeah, I feel like sway when I'm watching that.
Exactly. Okay.
And then also Levi versus Beast Titan. That I just went nuts. Absolutely. I just went nuts.
Absolutely. Yeah. In the last video, we literally just talked about on stream. That fight's insane, and if Mop Psycho didn't exist, it would be the fight of the year.
Oh my god, dude!
And I know that's pissing people off, but that's how I feel.
That scene was so intense, dude.
It would easily be the fight. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Okay. I think I kind of agree with where that's at. A little bit. I like that at 4. I don't think that's horrible.
All right. Do you want me to finish, or do you want to give your 5 before?
No. You keep going. Keep going.
All right. In number 3 spot, The Promised Neverland.
Okay. Promised Neverland. Okay. Yeah, I think that's really good.
Promised Neverland, dude.
I'm not gonna say too much. I think it's really good.
I love that show. I just felt like there's like a familiarity when you're watching a show, because it's so hard to be original. There's so much art that's come out, so many TV shows. It really felt like I was watching something different. It really felt like I was watching something new, and then the main characters. They brought you in and they didn't let you go because they're so wonderful.
They are.
And you really wanted them to succeed. And the fact that the mother was such a daunting figure and played her role so well, the story plot was just furthered that much.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's in my top 5. I'll say that. So I'll have more to say on that. Keep going.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Number 2.
What do we got at 2?
Mob Psycho Season 2.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful animation.
Yeah, absolutely.
I go back and I watch that just to watch the animation again, just to see all those beautiful colors in action.
Yeah.
Spliced together so creatively, and the fact that Mob is one of my favorite characters of all time. He is indeed the best boy.
He is the best boy.
He is the best boy.
We know that from the last video.
And he will win that.
He is the Crunchyroll best boy.
And if he doesn't, I'm gonna email Crunchyroll.
If he doesn't win that, I'm gonna be pissed, and that's the only one I'm gonna be pissed about. And I'm positive.
I remember, I think it was like the 4th episode of season 2. Well, first of all, I didn't even know there was going to be a season 2, so the fact that there was,
no one really did at first.
I felt like it was Christmas in July. And then I started watching it, and you wish all these things for Mob. Yeah. And all of a sudden it was like episode 4 or 5, things start going his way and people start to like him.
Yep. It's amazing. Mop Psycho's amazing. What do I say? Mop Psycho's one of the best animated.
It was everything I wanted it to be, I think.
Yeah. You know, exactly.
It was really everything I wanted it to be.
I think it's a great choice for 2. But I'm also thinking, like, what the fuck is 1?
Dude, you already know what the fuck 1 is. Number 1 spot.
Wait. Okay.
Vinland Saga.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Dude, I loved Vinland Saga. I did not know that. I loved it so much.
Oh my god.
It was my favorite.
Wow. It was great. I liked it a lot.
I thought first the scoring.
That's a hot one.
The scoring.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that the story plot was, I can't remember the last time I saw something that surrounded what are they called? the Danes and the what are they? I can't even remember.
I kind of tuned out. Sorry.
But just that era of time, I guess. That era in time.
Oh yeah,
not Gladiator.
I know what you're talking about.
For some reason, the word is escaping right now. But whatever.
Like the Renaissance.
That's not Renaissance.
Okay, sorry. I don't know. That's not the right word.
No, I thought like Thorfinn. I thought his character was so awesome.
Viking.
Viking, yes. Oh my god, I didn't think I'd seen anime about a Viking by the Viking era.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd like it.
Honestly, I just watched it because I saw that it was like a 8.5 on my anime list. I'm like,
it's actually,
must be fucking
it's actually gotten higher.
It has, only gotten better.
Yeah, you're right.
The first, I remember like the first 10 episodes were great. And then the next 10 episodes were just wonderful. Mm-hmm. And then the last 4 episodes,
shift, bro. Had that seasonal shift.
Dude,
it went up like that.
And then it went like that.
It went like that as well.
I wish it I wish season 2 came out tomorrow because I want so much to know what what happens next in the story plot. Yes. And I'm not gonna ruin it for myself by reading the manga. Okay. As much as I want to, I really want to read the manga. Yeah. But I just love that show.
That is, I appreciate you for having that kind of opinion, and I don't think a lot of people would say that.
No, that is probably,
so you have some balls,
the hottest take right there.
You have some balls, my friend.
Yeah, and I honestly, I don't even feel like it's a hot take for me because that's how I feel.
Well, that's how it should be. Yeah. I feel like it's a hot take.
Yeah.
Because because I don't agree with it.
All right, I also have a bunch of honorable mentions, just other ones that I like, but I'll let you do your top five
you know what?
You sure?
No, we'll do our honorable mentions at the end. Let's do our honorable mentions at the end because I think there are going to be a lot of the same ones.
Yeah,
I think some of my honorable mentions are your top 5 and vice versa probably.
Dude,
from the looks of it because of what I just
that
heard.
5 spot was really difficult for me. I had like 4 other ones that all tied.
I had like a 3-way tie for 5, and I just have to say one of them for the sake of the video.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, but okay.
All right, let's go.
So
5 spot.
I'm not gonna say the honorable mentions. I'm gonna say at the 5 spot, and people are gonna hate me for this. They already didn't like you for this, and I rated it worse than you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say Demon Slayer is number 5.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't even put that in my top 5.
Oh wait. Oh my bad. I thought that was. I thought you said that was like 4. No. Attack on Titan was 4.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind then. They're gonna like me more than you
somehow,
and they're still gonna hate me.
No, yeah, so please like him more than me. I don't
and you're still gonna hate me because I put
everybody's
Demon
favorite
Slayer,
at 5.
The anime of the year. Wait, I think it was animation, right? What was it from Crunchyroll? No, I think it was anime.
A Crunchyroll?
No. Funimation.
Yeah, the Funimation, didn't they give it the animation of
Maybe it was animation
the decade
of the.
Oh wait, that's what it was.
That's what it was.
Which I think is reaching
animation of the decade, which is reaching a little bit, but not that far off. It was still really good, and that's not my number 5. I love the show a lot. Like I said, it's like you said actually. It's very hard to select these, so there's gonna be some heartbreakers in here. Even some of it hurts my heart a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest with you, there was 2 other shows that I almost put at number 5. So I mean,
save those.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it almost didn't make it. Oh. And I know people aren't going to be happy about that.
Yeah.
But I thought the show was really good. I thought it had one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen. One of them. Probably top 5. As far as actual, like, just the fight scene. I'm not grading anything else.
Like animation and everything.
Animation, emotion, just like the way it was set up.
Yeah.
There was it's not, it might be top 5. There's like a little thing I don't like in it, but I like it a lot, though. I like it a lot. Okay, number 4 is Vinland Saga, which you're number 1. And I really liked Vinland Saga. I liked it a little bit more than Demon Slayer. And the reason I liked it a little bit more than Demon Slayer was what I talked about in the last video, which was more of how creative the actual story was and situation and environment.
The development.
The weakest part about Demon Slayer, the one thing that goes against it, is that it's not really an entirely original situation. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we've seen samurai kids before. We've seen kids with swords that are trying to find something inside. You know what I mean? Like they're literally chasing something the whole show, or you know, whatever it is. I understand that that's the shonen layout, but I also understand that there's not a whole lot of things that really make this environment super, super special. There's some things that are kind of cool.
Like the breathing technique is cool, but like it's their version of Nen or Chakra.
Yeah, and I think that's like kind of creative in its own right. Yeah. Like that's okay, but
it's a little bit different take of stuff that we've just seen before.
Exactly. And that's one thing, the fact that it's a different take of similar stuff, which I don't have a huge problem with, but that's definitely a factor because some people don't want that. Yeah. But also they don't do a whole lot to diversify the environment. They do certain things that are creative, but I don't think that the environment in general is as creative as a lot of the shows ahead of it. That's
good point.
I want to say that because that's why Vinland Saga is ahead, because I thought about that. I thought about that comparison a lot. There was flirting between 4 and 5. Vinland Saga was in the bunch with my special mentions too. So
I also thought about how much of a difference like a particular character in a show like swayed my opinion.
Sure. Yeah.
And then for Vinland Saga, I'd say that was Ocelot. Like his character was so good.
Well, he's just the character.
He is the character of the show.
I almost voted for him for the antagonist of the okay, yeah, so
alright, 3rd spot.
Number 3 is Attack on Titan, dude.
Okay.
Attack on Titan. And that's even a little low for some people. That's the one where people are going to hate me, but they're going to hate you more. Because it's 4 for you.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, Attack Titan I thought was extremely good. I think it also had one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen.
Oh my god, Levi and Beast Titan.
I think they used their animation budget pretty well.
Yeah.
Actually, a little bit worse than Demon Slayer, though. But that's a different discussion.
I mean, you expect them to use it well since they take like 3 years to put out every season.
Yeah, exactly. They had a lot to spend, and I thought they kind of
a lot of time to
I
spend.
feel like they like just threw a lot of really shitty CGI out that I wasn't a huge fan of. But, but that's fine. That's fine. You got to do it somewhere, I guess. And
yeah, like the overall quality, like it was just up and down.
Yeah, but I mean, those scenes were really good when it was all there. Though.
They focused on the right times.
Yeah, the Beast Titan Levi fight had a huge impact. I thought the plot really thickened and got really good in Season 3. I did not like Season 2. Season 2 wouldn't even be on my top 10 of the year before that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it would not even be on my top 10. But Season 3 made Season 2 worth it.
Mm-hmm.
It came back around. You required Season 2 to get to Season 3.
They dangled the treat in front of you Season 2, and then they gave you the treat.
Yep, Season 2 made Season 3 is even higher. Yeah, so I think Attack on Titan is number 3 for me. I don't have too much else to say on it. I think they just did a lot of things really well. Like they're like that one character in the video game that has all good stats, but they don't have all excellent stats. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Even though all these are excellent, but you know the scale is so high. Number 2, this was definitely difficult, and I knew that these were both going to be 1 and 2. I always knew it, but I didn't know what order. And I'm actually going to say Promised Neverland is second.
Okay.
Because so you know what number 1 is, I think, for me. But Promised Neverland was really, really good. It could have easily been number 1. This is one of those things where both of these shows are absolutely incredible. They released the same amount of episodes in 2019. They each released 12 episodes. Mm-hmm. And it's so damn good that it came down to like emotional preference. It was more of like resonation. I don't know if that's a word.
Yeah, but which one resonated with you more?
Yeah, and it's more of like a core thing. Like it hits you so deep at your core that it hits you so deep at your core that you cannot choose anything else. You know what I mean? Like it hits you. It's like it hits you so hard where you're like, I don't know if anything. It just hit that spot that's so deep that's I don't know. It's like almost impossible to vote against it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So I think that Promised Neverland easily could have won that if Mop Psycho 2 didn't release. Yeah. So Mop Psycho 2 is number 1.
I get it.
And that show just it hit me. It had beautiful consistency the whole season. Everything I like about that show that they kept, and then they added more things that I like even more. And that's the only show that did that. Yeah. They kept everything I loved about Mop Psycho and some fucking how made it better.
Yeah, and somehow made the animation even better too.
Exactly. Oh yeah, they had more to work with. And the fact that the first season was so, you know, a show is gonna be good when the first season is so good and they haven't even gave a shit about the main character. Like they haven't even scratched the surface of the main character, and you're in love with the show.
Oh my god!
How do you
such
do
a good
that?
Point. That's such a good point.
How do you do that? And then you give Mob a personality, and then it's over.
Yeah.
It's over. That's the best boy of the year, dude.
Dude, he is the best boy.
Yeah, so when that happened, it just blew me away. The show got better and better, and then somehow that final fight happened and just made it absolutely jaw-droppingly phenomenal, and I don't know how to say anything else. That's my show of the year. Let's talk about our honorable mentions, because we don't want to go on too long here.
As far as like our top fives go, though, like that, we just kind of exchanged a few different spots, and then you did Demon Slayer, I did One Piece.
Yeah.
All right, worth mentioning, of course, Demon Slayer. Yeah. Fruits Basket, Food Wars Season 4. So
I had Fruit Basket and Food Wars. I just want to peep in there real quick.
Those your...
Those were my 2 5 slots.
Okay.
Yeah, or 2 6 slots, I guess you could say.
Rising of the Shield Hero.
I really wish we could have done a top 10, but I didn't want to because I wanted to challenge us. That's what I wanted to do.
Oh, it was so challenging. Yeah. My Hero Season 4.
Yeah, I think that's even closer for me than it was, because as I started watching, and I said this in the My Hero video too, I really didn't rate it very high, and then halfway through it started to escalate again, and it's creeping back up. Yeah, we're gonna watch the newest episode after this, so I'm excited to see how excited I get, but it's creeping back up. Yeah, go ahead. Fire Force.
I thought Fire Force was really good, and you were right about it. Kind of slowed down at the last few episodes. But I felt like that was a universe that we hadn't seen before. I thought it was pretty cool.
It's very, very, at the very least, creative.
Yes, very.
At the very least, it's a little bit of a stretch in my opinion. I don't think I would have had it in my honorable mentions, but I think that it's definitely new.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you can say about it.
And then 2 that I really, really wished were better because I had high hopes for. Okay. Dr. Stone.
Me too. I know. I think.
Honestly.
I think I know. Well, I have another one that I really wish was good, and if I wish that Radiant was better.
Oh.
Because that show fucking sucked, and I thought it looked like it was gonna be really, really good. Dude. Came from a really good studio, and it kind of fucking shit. It literally just wasn't good, and it's so hard to say that straight up. But
all right, I've already got the Demon Slayer fans against me, and I already have. I'm about to get another.
Do it. Hit me with a hot take because I want to know how you feel. Dog.
Do you know what show fucking was horrible, but some people actually liked it?
Yes, I want to know.
One Punch season 2.
Yeah. Oh, and I agree with you. Let's go. They can fight us both.
Dude. Okay. So there were certain scenes that I thought were just like they made me like just jump out of my seat in excitement. Like when.
But that's only because
Saitama. He goes, "Oi." Like, what are you doing? Who do you think you're coming up, blah, blah, blah? Because he hits him on the back.
And you know what? And you know what, Kyle? The fact that that's the thing you're most excited for means it failed. Means the season failed.
Overall. Oh, my God. I was so excited for it. And it just fucking shit the bed. It just fucked me in the ass. I didn't even enjoy it.
I didn't even enjoy it. Okay. And here's what I will say. Okay, I'm gonna put it this way. My opinion on that show is a little different than yours because I already wasn't sure what it could bring to the table in season 2. That way, and then I think some people still liked it, even though they felt that way, which is what I don't agree with at all.
I talked to a few people and they said that. Oh, I really liked it, and I was like, oh.
I mean, it's okay if you like it, but you're wrong, you know. So, no, I think that the show. It got worse, and you never want to see that. The first season was definitely better.
Yeah.
And that's not good, because they wanted to keep going.
Well, they kind of set themselves up for failure because of the first season. You know, it's kind of hard to follow that. I get it.
And the show is like it's a total ramp-up show, and it's like a climatic show. So when you go that hard in the first season, the only way you can go further is if you leave something out. And unlike Mop Psycho, same writer, like manga writer.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, and like Mop Psycho, or unlike Mop Psycho, it didn't have that trump card. Mop Psycho did a lot of things better in season 2, but it didn't have nearly the ceiling that Mob had as a show, and it hit that ceiling, and they would have had to completely rework the structure of the show for it to be better somehow. They would have had to get really creative and make different things happen that like way different than what happened in season 1, and it felt super similar to season 1 at times. And it didn't feel like it was creative enough. It felt like it was kind of regurgitating some of the shit I already saw. Yeah,
and the fact that it was a different studio and the animation kind of switched up halfway through, and that it felt like it was half-assed and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. It just felt like they were trying to give us something for the sake of putting out the content and kind of just you know.
Yeah. It's not great. It's not a great feeling, especially when you liked the show and you wanted good things for the show.
I felt like I was taken advantage of.
I know.
Like watching Disney remakes.
I spent time. I watched the whole season. I spent fucking time on that show.
Yeah. Like Star Wars. Shit. I feel like I'm taking advantage of.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Because of
that's
nostalgia.
Much more of a time commitment, too. All right. Overall, I thought I agreed mostly with yours. I'm going to read through mine real quick again, and then we're going to do our outro here. I had Mop Psycho number 1, Promised Land number 2.
Promised Neverland?
Yeah.
Promised Land?
Promised Neverland number 2. Number 3 is Attack on Titan. Number 4, Vinland Saga. Number 5, Demon Slayer. Don't shoot me, please. And Food Wars and Fruits Baskets were my shout-outs.
Yeah, I had a really tough time not putting Fruits Baskets or Food Wars in my top 5.
Yeah.
But mine was Vinland Saga, Mop Psycho Season 2, Promised Neverland, Attack on Titan Season 3, and then One Piece Wano Kuni arc.
Oh, man, I love that. I love that because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I'm so happy for you.
Nobody does, man. It's
I think some people do, but not
maybe
very
2 or 3 people,
The adventurers do. The people that have gone on that
it's
journey.
the biggest thing ever in Japan, man. People love that shit in Japan, especially the manga.
Right, when we were in Japan, by the way, we were in Japan.
Yeah. Dude, I think we mentioned that, actually.
Did we mention that? Because we were in Japan.
We were in Japan, actually.
Okay. Now that they know we're in Japan already, because they already know we were in Japan, we were in Japan. Also, One Piece was the biggest seller in Japan for manga, and it was everywhere we looked.
Yeah, when we were in Akihabara.
Akihabara.
Yeah, which is basically like an anime
Central,
world center.
World.
Yeah.
Yes.
we saw like every figurine store or whatever there was, it had like 75% of the stuff was One Piece.
Yes,
like
it was
seriously,
crazy.
It was so huge.
The craze is unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. So long story short, go to Japan.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this was so fun, dude. Thank you for doing that. I actually liked yours. I really appreciated how there was a hot take at number 1 for you. I like that a lot.
Thanks.
With that being said, I think we're going to wrap things up.
All right.
We're going to wrap things up. Thank you so much for tuning in on Twitch. Thank you so much for tuning in on YouTube. And we are going to get out of here, but please don't feel scared or shy in the comments. Type in the comments. We love communicating. We love interacting with you just because it gives us, first of all, new anime to watch.
Yeah.
Put down your favorite anime, your favorite genre, and why we should watch them. Also, tell us why we're wrong.
Yeah.
So get some good anime discussion, whatever you want to talk about. We love typing back because, you know, it's the conversation's more fun when it's more than 2 people, you know?
Yeah.
So make sure to like and subscribe.
Please sponsor us. We didn't eat them yet. Well, we'll eat them with the reaction.
Okay, yeah. But seriously, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow Instagram and Twitter. And that will be in the description, actually. So check out that down there. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. My name's Luke.
And I'm Kyle.
And we're the Culture Bros. Peace.